Hey, welcome Spring Valley family. Welcome to our very first virtual congregational meeting. Some of you are wondering what this is and why and all that. Most of you probably realize the why is because of the whole Corona stuff going on. So we felt like this was going to be the most easiest and best way to have our congregational meeting this year. Normally we'd be doing this already the first week of June, and so we're already, a bit behind that. But it doesn't really affect a whole lot of things. We'll be fine. So what we are going to be doing in this congregational meeting, like we do every year, is we vote on two things. We vote on new members to the leadership team, whether it be elders and deacons or elders or deacons. And then we also annually have to approve our budget. In just a moment, our treasurer, Tim Staub, is going to run you through the budget and explain that to you. So in just a moment, you'll be able to hear that and be educated and informed about that. I have the honor of sharing with you about our delegates. So we have 3 new incoming members. We have one elder who is Dar Norby, and so she is replacing Jeremy, who served us as vice president this past year and did a wonderful job. So Dar would be coming in as an elder, and then we have 2 new deacons coming in. They are Vicki Roning and Heather Anderson, and they are replacing Janet Bushman and Jamie Wilson, who also served for the last 3 years and did a great job. So thank all 3 of those individuals who served the last 3 years and did a wonderful job. Thank their spouses for letting them do this and giving them up on meetings and all that sort of stuff. But we want you to also know that now that Jeremy is stepping out, that Gene Olson will be the elder that will replace him as the vice president of our leadership team. I also want to share with you that these meetings, congregational meetings, are actually one of the few things that we use the phrase for members only. So all this information is available to anybody. If you're a regular worshiper or visitor, we'd love for you to be more informed and have all the information. But for the actual vote, only members should be receiving the opportunity to vote. So just be aware of that. If you're not a member and you're listening to this, that's fine. We're glad you're listening. Don't turn it off. Information is good, but just know that you won't be getting the opportunity to vote, or at least you shouldn't. And I guess on that point, if you happen to get the email that has the vote on it and you're not a member, just don't vote, okay? All right, so we're going to turn it over to Tim, and he'll share with you about the budget at this time.
Hello, Spring Valley. This is Tim Staub, and I am the current treasurer for the leadership team. And this afternoon, I'd like to just review the 2020 financials and then also propose the 2021 budget for this upcoming year. So at this point, for the year ending June 30 of 2020 through May 31, our general fund giving was $353,575. And this is approximately $29,000 below our budget to date. Also during the year, we began our electronic giving through our website once the quarantine kicked in, and we are thankful for Jordan for setting this up for us. We also had $1,265 in debt retirement giving. We collected $28,000 in mission fund giving. We had approximately $25,000 in emergency heating repair costs that came outside of our budget. And then also in May of 2020, we received the PPP loan of approximately $37,000. And now at this point, I'd like to take just a few moments and present the 2021 fiscal year budget. For this year, we continued with the same format of the budget within the 6 main categories as shown on the screen. Our total budget for 2021 is $423,660, which represents a $6,310 increase from the previous year. The budget is broken down by the following categories. Business administration, $147,815. Discipleship and education, $7,325. Outreach, $15,050. Congregational care, $5,775. Worship, $6,320. And staff, $241,375. So what does this mean for us here at Spring Valley? Spring Valley Church needs to average $8,147 per week in tithes and offerings to meet our general fund budget. There are several ways that you can make these contributions to our church. During the time of our remote gatherings, you are welcome to write a check and mail it to church, and that will be put in the deacons' mailboxes. There's electronic ways to make our giving as well through our website and also through ACH deposits through the bank. And if there's any questions on how to make those electronic payments or the ACH payments, please see one of the deacons. At this time, I'd like to take just a couple moments to make a few comments on the budget process. This time of the year, when the budget is prepared, we were dealing with the COVID crisis that nobody had anticipated even 6 months ago. As a result, this budget has been prepared with flexibility built into it, and it was prepared conservatively, but also we believe it has been prepared accurately. As the year progresses, and if there is still uncertain economic future, we will take strides to make sure that the budget and the spending of the church is reflected accordingly. Although we hope this process does not need to happen, we just want you to be aware that this has been discussed, and we wanted to communicate that to you. We are thankful to God for his provision, for his continued support of this church, and we thank you. If there are any questions regarding the budget or the financial condition of our church, please contact any one of the deacons at the email listed below.
All right, well, thank you, Tim. By the way, Tim also is returning as our treasurer for another year, so I want you all to know that that's a huge service. So you need to really thank Tim. He does a lot of work for us with that job as the treasurer. All right, I want to explain to you a little bit about what's going to happen for the voting. As I mentioned already, there's going to be 2 votes. So the vote for the incoming candidates, that is what we call a single slate, meaning it's an all or none. So it's just going to be a simple, yes, I approve these candidates, or no, I don't. You can't vote for certain ones or not certain ones. It's all or none, okay? So that's the one vote, and the second vote will be for the budget, and that's simply a yes or a no as well. It's yes, I approve, or no, I don't. Now, the way that's going to happen is you will be receiving an email that has a link that you will follow that will allow you to vote online. And we are going to be closing that vote on the 26th, 1 week from today, at 6 o'clock. So when you get it, if you have questions about the budget, you can forward those questions to deacons@springvalleychurch.info. If you happen to have any questions or comments about the candidates, it would be appropriate to send those questions by way of email to elders@springvalleychurch.info. And as always, if you want to you can contact myself as well, which is rwondergym@springvalleychurch.info. Any of those avenues should be able to guide you there. If you don't have any questions and you're ready to vote, when you get the link, you can just vote. But as I said, the polls will close at 6 o'clock on the 26th. That's a Sunday, 1 week from today. So I think that covers it. Thank you for your understanding of this unique time and situation and format that we're doing it in. Hopefully this was a one and done kind of situation, but we're thankful to God that we have the technology to do it and trust that it's all going to work out fine. Thank you and have a great week.